thing. Oh, lost. Okay, so now I'm seeing Rye. Hi, Rye. Are you still here? I hope so. Okay, so now I'm seeing Rye. Hi, Rye. Are you still here? I hope so. For a very long time. And in denial. And in denial. Because people would call me out on my bad behavior. And I was in total denial about it. You know, there was always a justification or an excuse or a reason or, you know, something. So I got a set of tarot cards. Hi, Angie. So I got a set of tarot cards. Hi, Angie. So I got a set of tarot cards. Hi, Angie. So I got a set of tarot cards. And thank you so much. Some of them are more difficult, and it's very and thank you so much. Some of them are more difficult, and it's very oh my gosh. Well, if you are as clueless as I was, it's very oh my gosh. Well, if you are as clueless as I was, it's really frustrating. Data and I have to switch between data and Wi-Fi. The ghost in the machine the ghost in the machine hates me. The ghost in the machine hates me. For real. I wish there was something I could do about that. I don't know. I need like a producer. I need a producer or something. It's probably me. It's probably my mouth repeating the same thing. Where was I? So I have all of these. Hi, girlfriends. And then, as I was looking up some information on the tarot, and I found this image that, in which every card lines up with one of your chakras, with the chakra system. And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, that's the key. Because there's an online tarot guide called The Tarot Guide, thetarotguide.com. They do health correlations for all the cards. And your chakras have correlations with all of your cards. So I knew that, and that was another one that I was always looking like into my chakra and into my aura. Like I couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong with me. See that trapped gas? Fucking been in there forever. I couldn't figure out what the fuck was wrong with me. And I was always trying to do something and figure out what the fuck was wrong with me. And I was always trying to do something about my God, name a fucking personality flaw, and I have it. Had it. Can I is a recovering idiot like a recovering alcoholic? Once one, always one? Painful. Excuse me. I don't normally drink sodas or what else did I? Oh, French toast, the French toast sticks. I kind of quit on fast food, but needed some emotional support, junk food. And I know there ain't no such thing. It's just gonna hurt me later. Anyway, all of these personality traits were revealed in this one tarot reading, which I kept. This was from like 2020. And literally at the bottom, I wrote a warning to myself: turn back now. Turn back now. So it was a lot of hard work. It was a lot of hard work. A lot of work. A lot of hard work. Work that I continue to do today now. A lot of work. A lot of hard work. Work that I continue to do today now. You know, like, what's the fucking point? Took long enough. Took long enough, boy. Yeah, took long enough. Because, you know, really, I guess God was there the whole time. Footprints in the sand, all that bullshit. But, like, I don't know. I wouldn't call myself a Christian, but, like, a Christian, but, like, back when I was in high school, but, like, back when I was in high school, jeans, I was wearing desert shoes, and this blue sleeveless sweater that I really, really liked. And I was like standing in with the crowd, just like a parade, you know. There was just people smashed in on both sides of the street, and Jesus was walking up this way. Like, they were pushing him. He had that cross with him, and they were pushing him hard, and he'd stumble, and everybody was laughing, and you know, there's a bunch of soldiers behind him, and they pushed him, and he fell right at my feet. And I was like, why are you doing this? And he looked up at me and he said, I'm doing this for you, Kana. And I was like, oh. And that was like the scene in the story where they pull Simon or Simeon out of the crowd, and they make him carry the cross, and they picked up Jesus, and they threw him back out in the road. And then I was like transported instantly back into my room again. And I was like, okay, well, I can live for him. Which I didn't. Because I didn't know how. I, in my very feeble, foolish mind, thought, okay, so I'm going to be like a super order follower and demand that everybody else be one too. Yay me. Yay to the world. It's a fucking miserable existence. It was miserable. I was miserable. Everybody around me was miserable. Because I didn't realize the love that was behind that act. I wasn't aware of it. I was not aware of love. I was not aware of love. I didn't even like myself, much less love myself. You know that John Lennon quote? I remember when everybody I loved hated me because I hated them. I remember when everybody I loved hated me because I hated myself. And because I hated myself, I showed them really nothing but hate. My brother Kong says, if you treat me good, I'll treat you better. You treat me bad, I'll treat you worse. My motto, if I had to sum it up, although I didn't know it at the time, was probably more like, if you treat me good, I'll treat you okay. If you treat me bad, I will do my best to fucking destroy you. What kind of mentality is that? And as a woman, I mean, I know, I guess that's a little sexist, but seriously, like, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself here, you know? Um, Dude, I was just all sorts of messed up. Anyway, so since then I've developed more of a style of reading like this, reading the chakras through the tarot. Which has taken me on this mental journey. You know the other thing that's really fucked up is that if you do want to be a good person, you have to like yourself. And it's hard to like yourself when you've been a despicable person. How do you do that? How do you do that? All those times, hey Princess Dark Mist, all of those times, some of them I even completely blacked out. Don't remember doing, didn't know I did. So remember, it's not about what's been done to you, it's about what you do. Hello, Mr. Buttcheeks. There's no excuses. You can't put no, Mr. Buttcheeks. There's no excuses. You can't put a. Here you go get him. Where was I? Did you lose your keys? Straight ahead. Straight ahead. She lost her keys. She'll figure them out. Oh yeah, the challenge. The challenge. How do you like yourself when you can't let yourself off the hook for what you've done? Does that make sense? Thank you so much, Jorman, for the rose. I appreciate that. I never wanted to take responsibility before, and now, like, dude, I cannot let that go. I cannot let that go. How can I just let that go? I can't let that go. And I'm sorry, but God, why? Why wake me up now? Why wake me up now? You know, if I had opened up those tarot cards 10 years earlier, when my husband first gave them to me, how much pain and suffering would we have all, avoided or healed from in that time? 10 years is a long time. And I couldn't read them because I had this preconceived notion, religious trauma, and all the programming, divination, and chakras, and all of that's bad. Stay away. You know, I mean, like, I tiptoe around my own mind and my own body. That's what I did. I tiptoed around my own mind and my own body for so long. I didn't even know how controlling I was because I thought I was just like, you know, oh, if I just, like, I think I'm doing it over here, you know, but apparently I'm doing it like way over here and getting into your business too. And, you know, there was never any need for that. I mean, I appreciate being woken up now, but thanks. You found your keys. Here's my puppy. Say hey, puppy. Oh, my battery's running low. Anyway, so that's what I do. I read tarot cards, read your chakras. Started check out the series that I've been doing. It's on TikTok, it's on YouTube also. I called it Bare Sheet by the Cards. Just sort of, I realized recently not only do the cards line up with your chakras, ooh, but they also line up with the Hebrew letters. And the Bible, of course, was written in Hebrew. So I started checking it out, and it's fun. It's fun. There's a whole lot that got revealed there, and it's kind of interesting the way it unfolded. I didn't really do a card a day, but kind of close to it, and it was interesting. And it's like every time I just spent a couple of days sort of putting together, like, what is the idea for the next one? Where did we leave off in the story? Are there any, like, is there a card that I want to pull? What is it? Is there something that's intriguing me here? Does this make sense? And I'll write I'll write a little script, and then I'll go through and I'll add some notes to it, and then I'll write something out again, and then I'll record it, and I'm recording things that I didn't write down. Like, where did that come from? That was interesting. So I need to pick it up like that next time. And there's been this symmetry in it that has just been astounding. Like, I think when I got to the third or fourth episode, we were talking about, it's crazy, trivia. Oh, the magic square being a trivial magic square. That's the layout that I'm using. It's a magic square. Being a trivial magic square. And trivia is another name for the moon goddess Diana, who's sometimes called Hecate, who's sometimes called Persephone, who watches over the crossroads, which is a place where three roads meet. We started out talking about which road you're going to take. And these things keep coming up over and over again. And this was not intentional. This was not intentional. When I first started, I had only seen, like, I saw the first 6 cards because, I was doing something like this where I was pulling the cards live. And I was like, whoa, wait a second, I want to look into this more. And I started, and then it was just like, whoa, you have to do this. You have to do this as a series. Every 7, I've been going over to Instagram and doing a live recap of the last 6, since they're here on TikTok. And as I'm doing that, there are more. It just keeps coming out. It keeps coming out. It keeps coming out. And it's really mind-blowing. It's really mind-blowing. Like, why me? Why me? I am a despicable, horrible human being. Yay, redeemed, but so what? I mean, great for me, but I don't count. I don't matter. It's not about me. It's about the people that I hurt. And yet here I'm given over and over and over these astounding downloads or epiphanies, or whatever you want to call them. My neighbors are back. Anyway, that's what's up. That's what's up. I might save this one and share it. You know, the funny thing is that she's barking at the chimney, because that's where they, and I guess they're drinking. I guess they come downstairs to get in. I thought they went up through the roof, but she's always barking at the bottom. You can hear them from the inside, but from the inside she does not bark at them. She wants to come outside and bark at them. The corner. Yes, my next door neighbors. I apparently live in a duplex. My neighbors are a family of possums. Well, my phone is going to lose its battery. I'm going to need to plug it in for a minute. But if anyone has any questions, be happy to answer them. Thank you for the follows and the likes and the roses. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.